You ever heard a song that you think is really shit? A song that makes you wonder how did that become a hit? Sometimes you need to hear a discussion about that in regular podcast format. Well, there's a lot of bad songs that we're gonna attack. 1,001 steaming piles of crap. I'm telling you the truth, you know that we don't lie. Here's 1,001 songs that make you wanna die. Oh.
And now, here's your hosts, Zap, Bevo, Dan, and Gypsy.
This is 1,001 Songs That Make You Want to Die, the podcast where we choose to pronounce words however the fuck we want. We're doing...
in this podcast that we die.
Like that. We're doing Dance Monkey by Tones and I.
Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh. I never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again. I said, oh.
You just got to prepare yourself, listener, for about 54 minutes of just us trying to do the voice in this song.
Did anyone else actually make a note on the lyrics, or did they just basically... All I did was copy and paste each verse and then listen to it and wrote it out how she said it.
That's exactly what I was hoping you would have done.
So that's what I've done. Now, here's the thing. I can give you how Genius lyrics say the lyrics are, or I can read it how Tones and I says it.
I would love to hear how Tones and I says it.
I'm going to do it, but I'm not doing it in her voice.
Oh, okay.
But this is, let's see. The first verse, it says, they say, oh my God, I see the way you shine. Take your hand, my dear, and Blace them both in my. You know you stopped me dead, but I was passing by, and now I beg you, Dange, just one more dime.
I just want to paint a picture here. I first heard this song driving to work on like a Tuesday morning or so. It would have been like 8:30.
Too early for this.
This new fucking Triple J, because I don't know why it was on. Usually I listen to I-98 in the mornings. I don't anymore because I live in Canberra.
I found one of those. I literally was driving the other day, and I'm like, I can't fucking listen to Triple J anymore. I can't.
Yeah,
it's too shit.
You reach an age, don't you?
I said to my wife, I'm like, you remember when you were a kid and there used to be like golden oldie stations? Do they still exist? And she's like, I'll Google it. And so she's Googling, like, what's a golden oldie station? We found this one, which is like, I can't even remember what the actual frequency is. But we put it on, and instantly the kids in the back are like, this is old music. I don't like it. And we're both just like, yes, fucking, this is the best. Like every song that came on was just like, yes.
So I listened to this whole song in this drive.
Golden oldies.
I listened to the whole song and it finished, and I just sat there and like I had to wind the window down and just feel real air and just think like, was that actually just happening? And like they had the thing because it was like the official release or whatever.
Yeah.
And they
you
had,
turned
like,
around and went home and had a shower.
They had the text line open, and then people just like texting and being like, "That was fucking. Where's the fucking tune rag? That was sick. Like, I can't believe how good." And I was just like, "Oh my God, the world has fully broken."
Yeah.
What the fuck did I just listen to?
Yeah.
Like it honestly did not hit me like what I had just heard. I was like, that was so bad.
Yeah.
That I just can't believe that it's like, this must be a dream. It's so bad.
So we've discussed before the artists that have such bizarre voices and if they would sing that way with someone else's song. So she was like a busker. That's what she did. I assume she wasn't just on the street busking originals. Like, she must have been doing covers. I didn't bother to look up her actually singing a cover, but where do you think she decided, because this had to be like an actual thought out decision to be like, you know what? Instead of they, I'm going to put a D at the front of that, and now it's a day. Instead of a P for place, I'm going to make that a B. So I'm going to say Blace, and instead of dance, I'm going to say Dange.
What about where instead of saying "Oh, I see you every time," I'm gonna. I can't.
Please do it.
Oh, I see you every time.
No. So you said T for time.
All right.
She pronounces time with a D. A D for dinosaur. So it's dime. She says, "Oh, I see you, every dime."
Every time.
There's no R. It's just every dime. And then it's like, and oh my, I like your stole. You make me want to cry, and now I beg to see you Dange just one more dime.
Fuck. It's serious. Yeah. Oh, man, it really triggers me, this song.
Yeah, me too. Like, I don't want to jump the gun too far and get into legacy or whatever, but I also don't get how this is, like, the biggest song of all time. Like, it's broken so many records.
It actually is.
It's broken so many records. Like, for months last year or this year, whatever it is, like, it's like Tones and I hit another record, another this, another that. It's like, how the fuck is this happening?
I just read her latest.
I'm taking crazy pills.
Half the reason why I've given up fucking half of fucking why I play music. I've just literally like, there is no fucking chance. There's no point of even. Oh, it fucking triggers me.
Do you remember Sutho? You remember we spoke about like just trying to do this sort of social experiment thing to see if we can get played on Triple J regularly, but we have to create a song in under 15 minutes we like set a timer, walk into the room with nothing, and we have to leave the room in under 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then just submit it to Unearthed. Like nothing. That's including mixing, everything. Like just under 15 minutes we have to have it done. And we're like, I'm confident we can get
that include like the 3.5 minutes it takes to play the thing?
Yeah.
All up. Real-time bouncing.
All up.
Real-time bouncing as well,
Just going like, I'm sure like we could come up with something. Like, that
definitely.
ends up.
Like, that seems to be the formula.
Dubby Energy has declared war on Big Energy, who probably support ISIS. If you want an energy drink with no maltodextrin, no artificial colours, and no kickbacks that fund insurrections in the Middle East, then look no further. So head on over to dubby.gg and use the promo code 1001songs, that's the number 1001, for 10% off price of purchase. And remember, kids, if it's not Dubby, it's ISIS. طويلة من الجهاد والصبر.
Well, she's not even spending time to get pronunciation correct.
No.
She's making it up.
The producer's like, well, okay, let's have another go.
Diction.
Like, half of the words, you're not articulating like really anything. Actually, the time's up. So, okay, well, let's submit it as is. You know the rules, 15 minutes only.
So when it gets to the chorus here, it is, so they say, dance for me, dance for me, dance for me, oh, oh, oh. I've never seen anybody do the things you do before. They say, move for me, move for me, move for me, A. And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
And when you're done, I'll make you do it all again.
Tones and I, we have to do the chorus again. We did it. It's done. Yes, we have to do it again and again and again and again.
And again and again and again.
Is she trying to sound like a monkey? Like, is that the thing?
I don't know. And the thing is, she doesn't talk like this. Like, I've seen a random thing. She's like, all right, here's my new song.
Yeah.
Dance Monkey. And I was like, oh my God. She's like, just changes instantly.
That's what I mean.
So,
like, it's a conscious decision to sound like that.
Yeah.
So I'll tell you a funny story about, singing voices and stuff like that, right? When I first started a band, I was, like, one of my favorite bands was Frenzal Rom. So I was singing with like a full-on Australian accent. Okay? But then we got, like, me and my mate Dan, like, we got heaps into Limp Bizkit and stuff like that. And we're like, no, I don't want to be a punk band. We're going to be like going to do like this rap metal stuff like Limp Bizkit. So I started to try and I remember going over to his house after school one day and being like, man, I'm just basically going to try and impersonate Fred Durst. Like, I'll just try and do that. So that's what I started to do, right? And not once in my entire life has anyone ever said to me, you know what, you sound like Fred Durst, but apparently my Fred Durst impersonation sounds exactly like Zach De La Rocca from Rage Against the Machine. So, me impersonating Fred Durst sounds like Rage Against the Machine. So, is she trying... Is there do you reckon there was an artist that she's like, I'm really like them, I'm going to try and copy their style, and then it just comes out with like this fucking
roses in hand
thing? Yeah.
Oh, it's a local burn.
Yeah,
right. Say a shit local band.
Oh yeah, same shit.
Okay.
Just
right.
pronunciation galore.
Yeah,
Right.
maybe she did have someone that she's like, I'm going to try and emulate that. And in order to do that, I'm going to put a sock in my mouth and then sing.
So,
Do it all again.
Funny thing about this whole thing, like I was telling you about how I was driving and like I heard this and I just couldn't like, I genuinely like felt like I've never felt more
like this
drunk.
before. Never
I
felt
was
like
sober,
this before.
as sober as ever, and I just good one. Never ever like felt like what the fuck is wrong with music right now. Like, what has happened?
I know what it is, though.
The only other time I think that human race has ever felt like that is with Tiny Tim when he came out. I reckon people would have been like, what the fuck is this fucking lanky-ass dude called Tiny Tim playing a fucking ukulele? Oh, anyway.
Fuck you, Tiny Tim. We're coming for you next.
The next part to this is, obviously, she's a busker. So I think it was Sally and Erica were doing like a thing, or somewhat like maybe Linda Mariano or something. She got her on the phone. She calls her up and she's like, oh my God, this song is blowing up. Like, what do you think of the whole thing becoming a thing? And she's like, well, it's pretty crazy. Like, I've been busking all my life, and like, this guy I play with, like, he pretty much wrote the whole thing, and it's just me singing over the top. So like, that's pretty cool. Like, I'm getting all the credit. So all straight off the bat, I'm like, fuck, you're so fucked. Anyway, she says something. She's like, you know what? It's actually crazy because like I'm playing at the Horden Pavilion or whatever, and it's going to be so weird to have like a whole bunch of people watch me play, and no one's like, because I'm not busking at that gig. Like, it's just my gig. So no one's going to be like, people are going to be there, but no one's going to put any money in my hat. And then Sally's just like, I mean, yeah, but they've already paid like $80 for a ticket.
Yeah, you dumb bitch.
She's like, I mean, yeah. Like, I mean, I'm getting paid for it. And she's like, yeah, like, you are getting paid for it. So, like, you better, like...
She still chucks a hat out the front of the stage.
Yeah. It's like, what the fuck do you mean? Like, no one's coming to watch, and no one's going to pay. Like, they've already fucking prepaid for this thing. Like,
it's called prepaid
idiot.
busking.
What a fucking idiot.
Yeah.
I've just found a, on Google, just what showed up, how, like... it'll just say like people also ask. So one of the other questions
what the
after
fuck's going on with this?
I
what's all that about?
I put in Tones and I Dance Monkey so I could read the lyrics, and underneath it's like people also ask, is Dance Monkey her real voice? And the answer is, after the 4.5 minute clip of her singing Dance Monkey went viral.
Dance Money.
gaining over 43 million views, the comments were flooded with people apparently very confused that her vocals were real and not created by studio wizardry and auto-tune. And then it's got a little quote, "She has a cartoon voice."
Like, what do you think, Bevo, like about the actual vocal style? Like, she had to have made her mind up to be.
Oh, absolutely. There's
like this.
If you, my wife's a vocal teacher, so she watches a lot of stuff on YouTube on like how to sing and that kind of stuff. And there's certain ways to pronounce certain vowels that is easier on your voice than, like, the English language is quite a hard language to sing, which is why in Italian you never, in opera, sorry, you always sing in Italian and not in English. But having said all that, this is all bullshit, and she's just singing stupid words to draw attention to herself, basically. And like, I get it. It's like if you're Tones and I and you're singing normally, people are just going to keep walking, busking.
Well, we got to pick a side here, boys, because we make fun of songs for being very plain and just be like, oh, yeah, it's like there's nothing that happens, right? So something happens. It's just that what happens in this, it's like, oh, don't be boring. Like, that's fucking boring. And then she's tried, oh, I'll be really unique. Like, no, don't be unique like that. That's shit.
No, it's not even, I'm not even saying that it is shit. It's just so weird that it can't, it's just a bizarre choice to make because it can't be a natural thing.
For me,
there's no way she is singing along to fucking Blackbird by the Beatles and it sounds like that.
Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Blackbird singing in the dead of night.
For me, it's not the mispronouncing the words. That's fine. You can do that until the cows come home. It's the fucking Rita Repulsa, like, you're giving me a headache, kind of Yoko Ono voice. It's annoying.
Is that a Power Rangers reference?
Yeah.
I think so.
Very good.
Pink Ranger.
Yeah. But also, I wanted to talk about this is a very much a byproduct. It's very late of the RC30 generation of musicians. Everyone's buying these loop stations and just playing the one fucking 4 chords, and it never changes because you can't really change your chord progression on a loop pedal.
You've only got so long to put down a progression.
Yeah, and you can layer it and da-da-da, but yeah, it's shit. Come up with a fucking good key change. That's what I want to hear.
I'm not going to bother reading the rest because it's just pre-chorus, chorus.
Really...
The bridge.
Was this
the bridge
a request,
is good. The
by
bridge
the way?
goes ah.
Yeah, this was a request. Oh, thanks for reading that. Actually,
no worries.
Yeah. That's probably her reeling in pain after singing, and it hurts her throat so much. So this
was a request, wasn't it?
Yeah, this is a request.
Who requested it?
My longtime friend and former male prostitute Lee Edwards requested this song, and he put some deep thought into it. He's a big fan of the show. He's always ringing me with little notes about.
You could have done this better.
We've said, yeah. And he thinks Zab's made a big mistake in voting Coco Jumbo as number 1, and he's
that riled a lot of people up.
He's not happy that you dragged me into it as well.
So easily led, especially at 1 a.m. in a nightclub.
Should be a professional negotiator, I think.
Yeah, you should.
I did actually have a fun activity we could do to brighten our spirits a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I knew this was going to be a bad one. This is a doozy, man. This is not good.
Yeah,
okay, so what could she have called her? The name of her band, whatever she is, fucking Tones and I. So what are some other names she could have called herself that rhymes with Tones and I? And I'll start us off. Scones and Pie.
Okay.
Bones and Die.
Yep. All good suggestions so far.
Cones and Rye.
Super Fry.
Yeah. Moans and Cry.
Or it could be just, you're about to go out for a night out and you want to smell good. So, you're in the bathroom, you're by yourself and you've got cologne and I. Just the two of you.
I'm going to change the subject for a second. There's a video of her playing this live.
No, we're doing rhyming.
You haven't done one yet.
The rhyming
Yeah, I
segment
said
now.
super fry.
That's not even the.
That's
you
not
gotta
even
go
a
with
rhyme,
the,
mate. Come on, you can
something
do better
and
than
something.
that.
Oh, something and I. Okay.
Something and something.
I'll get another one. It's more of a Star Wars one here. Clones and Sky, as in Walker, Skywalker.
Okay.
Clones and Sky. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like, oh, that was my one.
I got nothing worth saying, really.
Moan in Moan in Mumbai.
I'm so drunk.
Moan in mum.
Yeah, I know what, fuck out. All right.
He shat out of her mouth.
No.
You got the classic joke punchline: soup and fly.
Ooh.
Oh, that's too clever, Bevo.
Yeah.
So this song was written by Tony Watson.
Is that?
Yep.
That's her name.
That's Tones and I.
Toni, so tone and
Tony,
I
like
on
Tony,
Tones
Tone.
and I.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It actually, it's just,
Tone
just
works.
fucking, even the name. Like, when I first, it was like, yeah, it's Tones and I. I was like, fuck, what the fuck are you talking about?
Mm.
Like, if you don't, even if you do know, it's like Tones, like her name's Tony, so people call her Tones, and then there's an I on the end, like Tones and I. But it's not like...
It's more
not
like Tones with I.
Yeah, that's right. It's just
I actually
Tones and
I genuinely thought she meant like the tones that she creates with her keyboard and herself.
Well, that's
No,
what I wanted to
it
talk
actually-
about. I'm watching
it
this
actually
live.
makes kind of sense. But
Watching this live video, and she's got a really cool Nord Stage 3, which probably costs about $4,000.
she never
And
uses
on top
it.
of that,
Yeah.
she's also got like a Roland, I think it's like a Go keys.
And everything's red, isn't
And
it?
everything's red, and she presses one button on it to start her backing track and then moves away from it.
Yeah.
I want to
She doesn't
see
even move away from it. She stays behind it.
I want to see her play some tunes.
Yeah. She
Nah,
wears that big red
no chance.
tracksuit, which must be bloody hot. I actually saw her at Splendor. She was on that like a real early time. So it was kind of ironic because they put her on the lineup because she was the local Triple J act or whatever. They've always got to put like a local act or whatever. But like 2 weeks before, like she'd already been on the lineup for ages, and then 2 weeks before the festival like started, that song blew up. So she was on at like 12 o'clock, and the whole fucking amphitheater was packed. I've never seen
Jesus.
so many people in the amphitheater at that time of the day. And like I was watching it and I was like, could have stayed at the tent and drank a bit more for this, hey? Like, not that good. She was just
I
like,
don't understand
she just laughed. Like, she played the song and she just laughed because she was like, this is so ridiculous. I can't believe this is happening. I'm like, well, it fucking is. So fucking do it.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So apparently the
Fuck,
lyrics.
I'm angry. I'm fucking angry, man.
Yeah, the lyrics. It's got a deep meaning behind it. This dance monkey. So apparently it's about feeling like a dancing monkey as a busker.
Oh, you reckon?
But she's like, but what you've got to do, right, is instead of dance, replace the word dance with sing, and that's what I felt like. You're like, you're a street busker. It's like she was she's cut because like she'd be busking and then people would like want more, like always demanding her to sing. It's like
Exactly.
Can you do
you are a busker, a fucking busker.
You can't just stand there and just wait for people to tell you to do something. Like, you've got to be there and be doing something.
You've also
Yeah,
got
and
to
then
compete
have
with
an
that British
attitude.
guy that jumps on
Yeah.
his bloody unicycle that's 3 meters high.
Yeah.
Can't have an attitude when people want you to sing as a street busker. Normally they're paying you to stop.
If that's what you're there
Also,
for,
like-
then that's what you should be doing. Like, if you're a chef and you're in the kitchen, it's like, we need 3 snitties, table 4. You're like, sweet, you do them up. You're like, there's the snitties. Yeah, cool, we need 5 more for table 7. You're like, fuck, more? Like, I've just given you these ones. Yeah, we need more, though. Like, yeah, but, I mean, like, you...
What do you expect opening a restaurant?
Oh, God. How was work today, Dale? They're always just asking me to cook shit. Like, you know, like,
Never ending.
it just, I feel like, a monkey I've been dancing my whole life. Like, just,
It's like, cook for me, cook
I just
for me,
want
cook
5
for me.
minutes to read my book in between meals, but I don't have time for that.
cook for me, cook for me, cook for me, schnitzel hole.
The thing about Byron Bay, has anyone? I mean, Ryan, you've probably been to Byron Bay a lot because you're kind of near that kind of area. But like,
I hate it.
Ryan,
you guys, Chibs, Dan.
I've never been.
Dan, have you been?
I've been to Byron Bay. I checked out a guy that I thought was a girl.
I checked out every time I walked in.
Yep.
Yeah. Good one. Every time I've been there, there's been a festival on. Like, I just fail to believe that anything happens in Byron Bay unless there's a festival on.
No, nothing. There's a lot of buskers, but
The thing is with Byron Bay, like when you go there for a festival, and then like the only reason you go there is to go to the Woolies there to get your shop for the week. You get your 2-minute noodles and your fucking gas stove that you need for the campsite because they don't supply one because it's fucked. And your fucking Red Bulls and your up and goes. That's all you go for there for. So you're in Byron Bay, you're at a festival, like the last fucking thing you want to be doing when you're in Byron Bay is hearing more music. Why the fuck would I want to listen to someone go, you've got a hangover. It's like the third day of the festival. You've had like 30 caps and you're like, I seriously don't want to fucking do anything else.
Originally, I like my interpretation of this song was like, when you hit the big time and the corporate sort of like record producers are like, oh, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got to do this, and it's fucking shit because you don't get to be artistic. And then I found out it's about busking. And it's like, how the fuck are you going to cope when the fucking real producers come and say, dance for me?
Yeah, exactly. Literally what the whole industry is about.
Yeah.
She's already she's just getting annoyed at the general public. And then it's like, honey, you got a big storm coming. You don't know what's about to hit you.
Yeah, right now you got a great.
Yeah, fucking oath she does.
So I'm just going to jump ahead a little bit here because I didn't bother to look at any YouTube comments, but I did because I went down this rabbit hole trying to figure out why the fuck she sings like she does. I ended up on a Reddit thread.
Why the fuck has she got Reddit? Fuck. Yep.
So
she dresses in red.
So there says this Reddit thread that's let's talk music, and the person say Jay has written
Okay, Jay.
It especially annoys me because it could have been a much better song if she just sung it normally, and I don't understand how she herself couldn't see how annoying this could be. And I'm going to give examples. And now I beg to see you dance just one more time. Why would you say the word more with a B in it? I've never seen anybody do this thing to you before. Listen to this line. She just goes up an octave and makes her voice sound like a baby's voice. And when you've done it all, I'll make you do it all again. Again, making her voice sound like a baby's voice. And one more thing, listen to these words. Make you do it all again, or how she says it, make you do vit all again. I guess it has a V in it. So you see, you see every time, or how she says it, I think, you sank, you sink every time. What the hell does she think herself? Also, T is capitalized on purpose. How has she says it? This goes on like for so long, right? And then I ended up just looking through the people that have commented on this person's post. And there's this one person that's written, she sings like Bob Marley fucked a Muppet. It's the doggo of singing. And who tries to get famous then immediately writes a song about hating fame. And then another person says, to be fair, it was going to be either a made-up voice, a cute 5-year-old kid, or an adult with learning disabilities.
Oh.
It's the best. Annoying. Jar Jar Binks annoying. And the other one I got, and the way she says, I'll make you do a bit all again, and dime instead of time. Yeah.
Jar Jar Binks, very accurate.
Yeah.
I just feel like sitting her down one day and just be like, why are you saying it like this? She'd be like,
that's
just because
honestly,
like it's a fun thing to do. And I'd be like, well, fuck, just like don't do it like that.
Yeah,
I went like, nah, like it's kind of cool. I'm like, it's just don't.
I'm genuinely curious as to what made her make the decision to sing like that.
Yeah.
And that's why I thought, I'm like, okay, if I just, surely someone's going to have the answer. Like, someone would have asked her this question.
There is no answer.
Someone would have asked it. No one has asked it of her.
Even the
Ever.
song Johnny Run Away, like she sounds a little bit more just normal.
Like that other one, Never Seen the Rain. Have you heard that?
Yeah.
The same thing, like a little
Isn't
bit.
that Credence?
So it's just this one.
See the rain. You're like, just never seen the rain.
Oh, that's right. It's Credence. Sorry.
Yeah, it's Credence. It's John Fogerty. Yeah.
Even John Fogerty's a bit fucked with his pronunciation of things. I will admit.
But
Oh, look,
It's
that's
cool.
the thing. A lot of singers have got their quirks. You know, like we've done the Axl Rose. We should get some Axl Rose. What would Axl sound like singing this song? Actually,
Can you imagine they just
are you fucking listening to me or what?
Yeah, Axl Rose
Do Axl.
and Dance Monkey.
Ow.
I've never seen anybody doing things you knew before. That was more sort of, I don't know what that was. What was that?
I
More
liked
Bon
it.
Jovi, I think.
Oh, that's good.
And then, we've talked about other ones. We've got Brad Roberts, the
Yeah. If Brad Roberts was to sing this,
Dance Monkey. Like he's got a weird voice. So like people, singers do it. They've got weird quirks, right? This one just takes the cake, though. Surely, like nothing's as weird as this.
the thing is, it sounds like it would be like an exhausting vocal style to keep up.
Yeah.
And you pretty much put the nail in the coffin of having like a lengthy career with her voice, right? Like,
could be
you're
hard.
not going to have. She's not going to be peaking and then still playing RSLs in 35 years, like for the oldies.
No.
No, it's just there's not really. I mean, it's that
no
thing that we
longevity.
talked about. Like, there's no
longevity
there's
to
no
it.
longevity, or there's no translation to this song. Like, it's that this song is stuck in 2018 or wherever it was.
Well, you guys were talking about other songs, so what about the other songs?
Well,
Like,
even then,
they-
like they all sort of came out all around. She just like released heaps of songs, and she hasn't. I don't think she's really done anything since.
Do you,
like,
what do
the
you
whole-
think her follow up? Does she have an album? This is off an EP.
I don't think so.
So,
I
do you
don't
think
know,
an
does she?
album comes out and it's a hit, or she's done?
Well, it seems to me like nowadays you can't really do an album. It's like single.
Single.
Yeah, single every time. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
You know, it's a different landscape, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it does make you wonder, like, is she gonna keep this going? Like, is she gonna it's like Dance Monkey, number 1, Never Seen the Rain, number 42. It's not gonna stop.
Yeah.
The
It's
hit's
got a
gonna-
mumbo. It's got a mumbo number 5 sort of vibe about it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like a hit, massive hit. But
Actually-
Lou Bega was never going to come out with another hit after that.
It's more like a Shrek vibe now that we're talking about Shrek again. Like, you just keep shitting out Shrek sequels until
Yeah, but
no one
people went
sees
and
one.
saw- but
and then they
people
stop
went and
making
saw
them.
them.
That's what I
They
mean. But
still
you
went
keep
and saw them.
people went and saw 1, people went and saw 2, people went and saw 3, people went and
Yeah.
saw 4. No one went to see. Was there a 5th one? I don't even know. That's exactly what they do with this kind of artist. Is like, you put out a single, it's huge. You put out the next single, it's probably not as big. Put out the third one, it might have a peak.
Dwindles. A dwindler.
until it's nothing, and then they're done. That's it.
Just peters out.
She put out "You're So Fucking Cool" this year, like kind of during the lockdown sort of period, and it was
Never
just
heard of
like it was just the wrong time to release it because it's like, you're going to parties, you're doing all these things. Like, well, no one was going to fucking parties, no one was doing anything, and you're saying that this person's really cool. It's like, well, no one's fucking cool at the
She
moment.
should have just done the coronavirus remix of Dance Monkey. It's
Yeah.
like Quarantine
Christmas-
Monkey.
The Christmas version.
Quarantine monkey.
Sanitize your hands.
Oh, you'll die! Yeah, you'll die!
Yeah, I think more of these people need to come back with the Christmas remixes, like Mr. President.
Yeah, just add jingle bells and change.
Jingle bells, hey, hey.
Just add Santa in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually beat Bing Crosby's fucking record for the White Christmas in Australia.
Gone.
Yeah.
She
I
beat
don't
it.
know what record it was, fucking being at the top or some shit. I don't know what the top means, but fuck, it pissed me off.
Yeah. It was so
Stupid.
it was
song.
produced by Konstantin Kirsting, who has produced bands such as the Jungle Giants, Mallrat, and the Rubens.
Oh, shocking.
It does
fucking
sort of
shocking discography that is.
I mean, it's
Another fucking Australian artist that shouldn't be a thing is the fucking Rubens, mate. I tell you.
Yeah,
well,
what's
mate,
that?
the Rubens played Charlie Ed's Bolo the other day, so that's where the Rubens are
fucking
at.
rock bottom. Sorry,
Yeah.
but
That's where the Rubens are at.
We should do that gun song of theirs.
oh,
But-
don't.
My gun,
No.
my gun.
I like that song.
Oh, bet.
What was the one that won the hottest 100? It wasn't My Gun. It was the other one.
Hoops.
Hoops.
Back.
Oh. How's
that- how's that go?
Hoops and everything. Shut up. I don't care.
How does
You
it go
fucking
again? You something like that.
That's Seal.
It
No,
sounds
it's
like Kiss by Rose.
Get back, never get back too soon. Hoops and everything. Get back, never get back too soon. Shut up, dude.
Yeah,
Fucking stop it.
Hoops.
yeah.
Hoops.
It's a
Hate
double
it.
episode.
I've got a once you hear it.
Okay. Yep.
The super pitched down double track vocal in the choruses and bridge.
Mm.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, because she's so high pitched. They've basically just taken that exact track, copied and pasted it, and shifted it down like 7 octaves.
Wow.
And it's just like
Yeah, I noticed that.
Yeah.
When I was listening to this song this morning for getting ready for this, I found there's a thing called Kids Bop. You guys heard of Kids
Yeah,
Bop before?
I know all about Kids Bop, mate.
Kids Bop is
All about it.
basically like children singing pop songs.
Yes.
And I saw Kids Bop version of Dance Monkey, and I'm like, oh, this will be funny. And it
Probably
was
sounds
basically
way better.
No, it was exactly the same with the pitch down octave vocals on top of kids
They
singing.
copy it. They
Yeah.
copy it
Yeah.
like track for track.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just remove the swear words of
That's
like,
right.
pop
So
songs.
instead of it's they say, "Oh my gosh,"
Yeah.
I see the way you're
Yeah,
saying.
yeah. Like so if there's popular songs then I normally look for like and I know it's like really rough, like WAP, but the
Kids
Kids
Bop.
Bop Kids Bop Kids version. Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Yeah. Is it
Yeah.
wet ass puddle?
Yeah. Well, they can't say ass.
You're playing in some wet ass puddle. Oh, you can't say ass.
Nah.
You're playing in a really wet puddle.
Really? That's worse, isn't it?
I'm talking roop.
Talking roop. They can,
Sounds like a sick dog.
they can still keep macaroni in a pot. That's fine. That sounds like it should be in a kid's song.
Yeah. All right. Bevo, tell me about this video, mate.
All right, hit it.
Here's the video facts from A to Z, and they're coming at you straight from Ryan B. It's a terrible song, and I know you agree. It's the music video summary
With Bevo.
Tony plays an old man who goes on a golfing adventure with his octogenarian mates. While working on their short game, the gang causes a general annoyance to other golfers and listeners of the song.
Hmm.
Yep. It was directed by Liam Kelly and Nick Kazakis. And look, they did a pretty good job with it. It looks like a pretty good video, quality-wise. But it's still fucking bizarre that she's dressed up like an old man,
Yeah.
but is miming this and kind of having a fit in an old man chair.
Was it also just my screen, or is it in like super widescreen? Like it's really
Like
wide.
cinematic.
Yeah. No, mine's the same.
I've never seen that before on YouTube.
Yeah, me either.
I literally made no notes for it at all, other than pretty much everything Bevo just said.
Nothing's that funny.
It's bizarre.
Literally
And, like,
nothing happens in it.
Is it meant to be funny?
I was surprised that it had a humorous vibe to it when I first watched it. I was like, it's kind of funny. Like the old people are dancing. Like,
I put it in the same sort of funny as like the old man miming the "What does the fox say?"
well, that's hilarious though.
stuff. But when she at the very, very start, like the very start, and it's the old man that weird fucking voice coming out of it, you go, "That's pretty fucking funny."
Yeah.
Oh, now it's not. Now it's not though.
I wanted to say, have you ever in your life seen a good old man makeup? Who's listening to it right now?
Benjamin Button?
I just old makeup always looks so fucking phony, and I know it's played for laughs in this, but yeah, even like like that fucking jackass grandpa, and I don't know how you couldn't see that on the street and be like, yeah, that's old man makeup.
It's Johnny Knoxville.
Have you seen Uncle Drew?
The uncle or the
Uncle Drew?
No,
It's called. It's Kyrie Irving, who's an NBA
grandpa.
player, and he dresses up as this character called Uncle Drew. They put him in like old man. It's awesome to check it out on YouTube. They make him look like this old man, and he sort of just sits at like street basketball courts, and while dudes are playing, and then like asks basically to join in. And then comes in. They're all like laughing because he looks like he's about 80 years old, and he pretends to like shoot and fucking airball, and it can't even make the thing. And then eventually, like he just starts cutting through people and fucking dunking and sinking threes,
like Willy Wonka when he walks up the walkway and then the
Yes!
backflip.
Yeah. And just tears them apart.
Yeah.
I just wanted to add a Willy Wonka reference in there.
He calls him something. He's like, "Come on, young blood." Or something like that.
Young blood. Yeah. Uncle Drew. Check it out on YouTube.
Yeah,
It's fucking great.
Really good.
Anyway, that's the Dance Monkey video, and
Yeah.
I actually had one point that I wanted to make about it, and really, really annoying because when I was younger, I used to play a lot of golf. I was really into it.
I was
And
right into it as well.
Yeah,
Keen
yeah.
golfer.
We should, we'll have a hit of golf one day. You and
should.
me? Yeah.
I'm fucking horrible.
Ah, look, so am I. Now I am. Had a couple of beers in me, and I'm like, a bit fucked. 257. She's literally done exactly what you're not supposed to do when you play golf. She has hit the tee further than she's hit the ball.
Yeah, I've done that.
And I'm not even talking a little bit further, but like she fucking demolishes that tee fucking 300 meters down the fairway.
Smashes
But
tee.
the ball travels backwards.
She's
time.
going for the old.
no.
She's going for the old Happy Gilmore. It's more like
It's just like,
more like Sappy Spillmore.
and then she tries to break a solid metal golf club on her shin, and all it does is just dent it a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Like,
like
what do you
all-
fucking think it was, a stick?
all the other people playing golf while they're trying to like cause trouble just kind of roll their eyes. Like it's
Yeah.
you think if you were causing trouble at the golf course,
They would kick you off that course so quick.
Yeah.
Golfers don't put up with shit.
it's like the brief for this video was, let's mildly annoy some people at the
It's
golf
just one of
course.
those videos where you're like, when you do a music video as like a band or whatever it is, and you're like, you're all kind of like, that there's like one funny bit. So you're like, oh, I can't wait for that one funny bit that happens, like where we can all have a bit of a laugh. Like nothing happens.
Yeah, nothing.
It's not like that one bit where you're like, I can't wait for that
one.
one slow motion bit at 3 minutes fucking 10.
Yeah.
It's like
there's
it's like I spoke about
nothing-
in a previous episode where like dancing in itself is not funny,
Yeah.
and old people aren't funny.
No, old people aren't funny. That's the thing.
They're
That's-
not- they're not
there's
funny.
Nothing
They're-
funny about old people.
No,
Old
they're,
people
Ever.
dancing isn't funny.
they're not funny. They're nearly dead, and that's not funny.
Yeah.
Actually, no.
Right.
There is one funny like old people thing, and it's when they do something and then they running down a hill and they fall over.
Oh man, one of my favorite
That's
YouTube
funny.
things to look up,
That's pretty
like
funny.
at one point in my life, like I'm happy to say I've moved on from this, but old people fighting.
Oh yeah,
That's something I
That
used to
is good,
I
yeah.
used to Google quite a lot. Like not just arguing, like punching each other,
Like fist fight.
because it usually ends up that one of them lands as soon as the punch hits. The one that gets hit drops like an old bag of potatoes. onto the gutter and probably bruised the hip
Dead.
like heaps.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Some legacy here. Fuck, this is crazy.
Oh God.
So Dance Money.
I did the same thing. Maybe
Dance money.
Damn money.
Sorry, it's Dange Monkey. Topped the official singles charts in over 30 countries. It peaked within the top 10 in many other countries, including the United States at number 4. It was also became the first top 5 hit solely written by a woman in over 8 years. Upon reaching its 10th week at the top of the Australian singles chart, Dance Monkey broke the record for the most weeks at number 1 on the chart by an Australian act, previously held by Justice Crew's 2014 song Que Sera. Oh, fuck. There's another one for us.
Put me away.
Justice Crew. Wow.
At the end of the day, when the world is a piece of shit.
Wait, I thought they were a dance troupe.
They are.
How do they have a song?
Because they can sing and dance all the time in the world.
Okay.
That was a weird last sentence there. They can sing, they can dance all the time in the world.
Yeah, we'll deal
So
with it.
with its 16th week at number
Baby.
1 in November, it broke the record for the most weeks at number 1 in Australia's ARIA charts history from 1983 to the present time. Previously held by Ed Sheeran's Shape of You, Dance Monkey also holds a record for the longest time at number 1 across Australian singles charts with 24 weeks, including
history.
21 consecutive weeks from August to late December 2019.
Australian history.
Yeah.
This is another
Fuck me,
YouTube
yeah.
video that's cracked the bill as well. It's a 1.2 bill. And just for
Yes.
context, Billie Eilish's Bad Guy only has 960 mil. And Old Town Road only has 51 mil.
Fuck me.
Yeah.
At the ARIA Music Awards in 2019, Tones and I was nominated for 8 awards, winning 4. Tones won the ARIA Award for Best Female Artist and Breakthrough Artist, while Dance Monkey won Best Pop Release, and the Kids Are Coming EP won Best Independent Release. In the UK, Dance Monkey broke the record for the most weeks spent at the top of the UK singles chart by a female artist when it remained at the top of the charts for 11 weeks. The
That's
previous
like
record,
more than fucking what the Spice Girls would have done.
Yes, the previous
That's so fucking
record of
fucked.
10 weeks was held jointly by Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston's I Will Always Love You and Umbrella by Rihanna.
Oh my god.
And in May 2020, Dance Monkey was announced as the grand prize winner of the 2019 International Songwriting Competition.
Crazy.
Dance Monkey, is the 6th highest ranked global digital singles of 2019 according to the IFPI, moving 11.4 million converted units.
Just feels like a weird accident, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It is, because she's not going to have a career.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
can't.
It's exactly what it is. It's an accident.
It's
a blip. It's like a glitch in the Matrix.
It's a glitch in the Matrix because when you think of things like, you can pick any band, right? Let's just say Silverchair, right? Amazing band, some amazing songs. Like, there are so many of their songs that didn't even do not even half of what this song's done, and their song is about 1,000 times better. Like, it's mind blowing to see it do so well when there's so many other better songs, and so many other deserving bands.
This is a right place, right time, right people pushing it.
Yeah.
It's
sort of
also
thing.
just a thing of like,
people are idiots.
Yeah, that's fully no. You actually make a massive point there. Like, it's
Triple
like,
J people.
Oh, not even them. Just like the whole fucking human Earth population.
Yeah.
Like, it's just there's something about the simplicity and the fucking shitness about this song that people are like, oh yeah, it's fucking dance for me. It's like, no, there's fucking go listen to some fucking jazz.
Literally thousands upon thousands of people listen to this podcast.
Yeah.
They're idiots.
I know, they're so dumb. Like, why do people listen to this? And that and everything.
All right. Let's rate this shit.
I'm bloody over it.
Motherfuckers, this is it. Now it's time to rate this shit.
So, how many dangers and dimes do you give this? Sorry, that's dances and time in English. Do you give this out of 10? 10 being that you are trapped in a dark room in some sort of Iranian prison where this is just played on repeat for 23.2 hours a day. And 1 being that this is the last time you'll ever have to hear it and you can move on with your life and never know. It's like you get Men in Blacked. It gets wiped.
Oh, a little wipey thing.
That would be amazing. If
Tommy Lee Jones shows up.
And you go, oh, what's Tommy Lee Jones doing here? Oh, yeah.
And then you just go, oh,
who's Tommy Lee Jones?
Who are you, old guy in a black suit?
Yeah.
Why do you look similar
cool
to
Sunnies?
Yeah.
Give me sugar and water.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you give it, Bevo?
Oh fuck! I was hoping you wouldn't go to me first. I just like I want to give it a 10, but also I feel like everyone's going to give it a 10, and I don't think it's worse than according to you. Nah, fuck it, it's 10.
So according to you, it's
just like if you'd written a bridge or a key change or something, I'd be a bit more about it. But
okay, fair enough. Southern.
Yeah, I'm gonna say my score and emulate one of the lines of the song.
Okay.
To get the point across.
Yeah.
10 for me, 10 for me, 10 for me, 10, 10, 10.
What's going on? I hate this song. I normally do some sort of research and listen to the song to get amped up. I did not listen to this today, and I hope I never hear it ever again.
Yeah, feel ya.
Okay, cool.
Feel ya.
Sav?
Yeah, look, if I'm in a nightclub, I'm at like a real fucking disgusting, like, I'm in Berlin, right? I'm in Berlin. I've literally just bought drugs.
Before the wall came down?
99 Balloons has just finished playing.
Yeah, no, like it's real fucking, I'm on my last, I'm like literally fucking about to die. I've taken like some sort of bag of coke that some dude on the street sold me. Plus he gave me
just talcum powder.
He gave me 13 caps in fucking as a combo package.
They're just Panadol.
I am completely fucking munted off my head.
You're just tired.
And I'm just like, I mean, there's a song by Northeast Party House and it's called Shelf Life. And they're like, dude, have one more drink. He's like, I can't, I've reached my shelf life. I can't do anymore. Like, I fucking cannot. This song gets fucking played in the club, and I'm literally like, I thought the only thing that I could fucking do in not being in Australia is escape this song. This song comes in the nightclub. The fucking first thing I'm doing is I'm running fucking headfirst, my arms behind my back towards the nearest concrete wall. So fucking quick that I hope, as like within fucking a split second before I hit the wall, I rock my head backwards. And then as soon as I fucking get to the wall, I just go whack into the wall. And if that's not the moment that I 100% die, then I'll happily fucking live paralyzed for the rest of my life. Because this is the worst fucking thing I've ever fucking heard. And I'm not fucking just saying that. This is the worst fucking song I've ever heard. And if I could give it a fucking 11 out of 10... It's an 11.
Yeah, let's do a
fucking 11.
Let's do it.
And I seriously, nothing like
One
against
louder.
fucking the success of Tones and I, because she has some good songs, but this one to become the song that fucking it's shocking.
Yeah. Wow.
It's a bad.
Can you?
Fucking awful song.
I would applaud him now, but it's just going to sound like me clapping. Like, can you put in some sort of applause?
Yeah.
Great. Hate it.
I'll probably forget.
Well, that was
honestly prefer the silence.
It's a brilliant rant.
It's good.
I love how you gave the imagery, like running toward the wall with your hands behind your back.
I like that. Behind your back.
Just in case you thought yourself like, I don't
want to cushion the blow.
I don't want to get there and then, rethink and go, I'm not going to smash my head in the wall. Like, you want to make sure it goes face first.
Yeah. That would be such a fucking funny thing to see.
It's like, fuck was that?
Someone just killed themselves.
The guy just ran into the wall with his face.
Very angry.
He's dead.
So much blood.
With a smile on his face.
He seems to be pretty happy about it.
I seriously just get confused. Like, I still to this day wake up some days and I'm like, how is that song? What is the world?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That song is 2020 as a song.
Yes, it's confusing. It's scary. I don't know what to make of it.
Makes me want to stay inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jibs?
Yeah, look, it is fucking bizarre beyond belief. But I fucking love it. I'll give it a 2.
No! You can't. No.
You're kidding me.
There's no way you can do this to me, man.
I gotta say, we didn't talk about production, but it's not bad, hey.
No, it's not. It's not good. It's bad. It's a bad song. Everything about it is bad. Don't.
Produce.
No. I'm just going to keep fucking interrupting until this ends. No.
I'm changing my mind.
No.
Can I talk?
No.
I gave it a 10
no.
as well.
I don't care.
Can you tell people to keep listening on the podcast app and all that?
No one listened to this ever again. The fact that Matt Bragg has given this song a 2 just means that this whole podcast is a fucking joke. If it wasn't a joke before, it fucking is now, and I'm very fucking angry, and I'm going to go to bed. I'm not even going to sleep tonight. I'm going to fucking be up all fucking night. I'm never going to sleep ever again. I'm going to fucking find that concrete wall, and I'm going to fucking run to it, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fucking keep my eyes open as I fucking hit it. I'm not even going to close my eyes. I'm angry.
See you next time.
Any words for Lee Edwards, who requested it?
No, I think you got everything you needed to.
Yeah.
All right. Catches.
Bye.
Hi everyone, it's Dan here from 1001 Songs That Make You Want to Die. I'm here today to let you know that our podcast is now available on Patreon. That's right, for as little as $2 a month, you can now support this podcast rather than listen to it for free, effectively stealing the food out of the mouths of our starving children. There's one of them now. So why not join us on Patreon? You get bonus stuff each month, and you can even be a guest on the podcast if you want. Now, doesn't that sound better than making our poor children starve? Oh, kids are great, aren't they? Anyway, on with today's episode.